I did a show and make it said that I couldn't go in now. Pulled up with 10 Memphis killers with pistols everywhere. Probation violation, 6 months had to stay in now. But if they knew about my life, I'd get the electric chair. A Gucci party, 10,000 for a section in now.
Hey guys, King Murphy obviously, and finally got my second video. I don't know, I haven't had a lot of time-ish, I don't know, because I've just been busy, I guess, with other things. Still playing, just not enough time to make a video or anything. So this will be my second video that I put up, and I'll put it up right when I'm done making it. I think. I am going to talk during this video because I know that people would prefer somebody to talk. And I guess in this video I'm just going to pretty much just talk about me. Like, where I'm at and all that good stuff. You know, of course, all the exciting stuff. It's not really exciting. I just thought I'm not going to make a video. I'm not going to make some 30-second video showing you guys, I don't know, me attacking a rat castle or some crap. It's not something stupid. Or maybe you think this would be dumb, I don't know. But yeah, I'm just gonna talk about me. And all the good stuff that I do. I don't know. I did check. I was on like 5 minutes before I started this video, so I don't really have anything going on. I still have to repair my castles, but it's so tedious, I don't like to do it. So yeah, I'm King Murphy. I only play on World 3, which is dominated by House 16, which I'm in, and House 19, of course. I mean, I guess you could say House 13, but I feel like if anybody wanted to, they could just steamroll over them pretty quickly. And I'm in House 16. This is my faction. We have 38 members. I try not to recruit anybody that is below the rank of Prince, but I'm a really nice person, so when somebody asks if they can join, I don't really feel like telling them no, because I feel bad about it. But most of the people that I've recruited are pretty active and helpful, and they know what they're doing. They're not like, I don't know. So I have my faction, which is Birds of a Feather, which I change my faction name every age. I don't keep the same exact faction. I already know what it's going to be next age, but yeah. And then there's my second faction, which is Birds of a Feather 2, is ran by the Silent Baron. It used to be run by High Lord Tynecide, but I asked the Silent Baron if he would take over because he is a really good player and a friend of mine, I would like to think, because yeah, he's a really good player. I think it wasn't too long ago he was just like a Viscount and then just shot straight up to Crown Prince, and there he goes. And he's got the second faction where most of the lower members go, but they've been doing a lot. My faction is mainly in Wessex and southwest England, with a few scattered everywhere else, but we're mainly in these two provinces. And then a lot of my second factions are in Oxfordshire, pretty much the home counties, and then in Wessex. And I'm a Crown Prince rank. I got 19 villages so far. I'm 8th degree. Um, I have most of my achievements diamond, but really I never even try to get them up. They kind of just randomly happen. But for some reason, like, I used to be able to put my mouse over the achievement, and a little window would pop up telling me what I need to do to get the next achievement. But it doesn't do that anymore for some reason. It hasn't done it for a while, and I don't really like it, but it's whatever, I guess. Um, Research wise, I'm done with all of my military. Farming, I'm almost done with that. I'm gonna get all the ale production done. Then I might try and find somewhere I can squeeze it. I don't even have room for it. I mean, I don't know. I could probably try and move some things around. And then I'll probably get industry done, even though I don't use anything else that's in industry. Because all I use are lowland villages, so none of this stuff is usable, but I will get it done. Education I will never get done because I will never increase the housing capacity. I was an idiot and made it go up one, and I don't really. I guess it's alright, but I wish I hadn't done it. I'll get both of these done and incapacity, but the housing capacity will stay, so I will never finish all of my education. And that's my research. Quests, I've done 165. I will end up doing every single quest. Maybe not. I don't. I could do all of them. I could do them all really easily. Like I might do a blessing 7 right now, and probably the blessing 8. The striking fear, I don't know where I would send these, because I don't want to send them to my own parishes, but I don't want to send them to other people's either. And I don't want to send them 5 hours to go, because then it'll take me forever. And Supreme General, I don't know. I'd have to find some guy who's in the top 100 players that's like, oh yeah, I'm giving away a village. Here you go. I don't know. I mean, I don't even want to capture it. And I'll get into that later why I don't want to capture it. I mean, I wish if maybe if I could raise it or something. But I don't want to capture it. I don't want some random ass village out in the middle of fucking northern England out there. Um these are my messages. I have a lot of messages. I used to delete them all the time, but I've decided not to. I decided just to keep them. Um, 'Cause I don't know. Sometimes I just like to see what's going on, like go back and see what was going on. Why? I mean, if they say something stupid like the one I just deleted and I don't want to reply, I'm just gonna delete it because I don't. He's asking one of my guys to give up his only village in Cornwall because he doesn't want him to be there for some reason. It's a long story, but I mean, we've already given him what he wanted. Now he wants more. Of course he does. Okay. Um. Okay, don't read that. Whoops. I guess I could reply. I suppose I could reply. Um. Hmm. Uh. Yeah, and I got my messages about me wanting to remove this kid from my county because I don't like him. Pretty much, I got on and he's ex-comming all of my villages and scouting all of my villages. So I asked him, I mean, does he want to fight with me? Because one-on-one, me against him, if everybody was all right with that, I would, this kid wouldn't even be playing anymore. Like I'm not the best player at this game. I prefer being defensive over anything. But all you really need in this game to win is to be active. And I feel like I'm one of the most active players on the whole server. Because I'm on 24/7. I don't know. My Steam account says that I've played over 10,000 hours on this game, which it was like 10,200 fucking 23 or something. Divided by 24. 425 days. And that's probably right about 425, 430-ish days. But that's not all the time that I've played on this, because when Steam is not working, or it's like, oh, you have to start it with Steam Online even though I have Steam up. It's just being stupid because Steam messes up a lot. I have the other launcher that you get off the website, and I play on that one a lot when Steam's down, so all of my time isn't recorded, so I've probably played a lot more, and I've probably been playing for most of the time this world's been up. I started in World 3, and I played maybe a week on World 1. For some reason, I just never went back to it. I was too focused here. And I played the US world when it opened, but I got, I don't know, I guess nothing was really, I guess something was going on. I was in Maine at the very top right, and my house leader was Diggy Freak, who at that point I didn't think he was a total. I'm not even gonna say it. When I was playing on the U.S. world and he was in charge of the house or my faction or whatever it was, I mean, I thought he was a cool guy. Just over the past couple days, I no longer respect him as a player. I think I don't know. I'm not gonna say it, but I don't respect him as a player. Same with him, and he's gonna lose his village, whether he likes it or not. No matter what is said to me, I've already stated it to his house leader. No matter what is said or done, at the end of the day, he is not gonna be in my county. I don't want him here. I don't like him and I don't trust him. I don't think anybody should. And I mean, what, he jumped on the House 19 like he was an original member or something. No, he just like jumped on like, okay, I'm here. But I mean, we were in the same house last age, fighting the same enemy, and now he's. Uh, so yeah, now I stopped playing on the U.S. world. Now I only play on World 1, and I'll try and make it as short as possible, not go into details. When I first started playing, maybe 100, when this thing was maybe 50 day 50 or something, I was right here in Bad Call, which none of the people that were here are here anymore. Nobody in any of these parishes that was there when I was there are still here. The only person that is still here is Laser Max, who is right here, who was here when I was up here. Um, I had I was a Duke when I got removed from up here. I had all of my villages. I had villages in Unipool, Bad Call, and I'm thinking Kylestrom. I think I had three, and two. But I think I got rid of one of them, and I took it right here. Pretty much, I was in House 2, and we were allied to House 13, who owned the Isle. And instead of defending their own member, I was scouted and attacked by House 13 when I moved over here for no reason. And instead of defending their own member because they didn't want to have a problem with House 13, they just let them remove. They just were like, "Hey, just leave the isle, give them the village back." I said no, and so they removed all my stuff. I said, "All right, fuck you guys. You guys are. I'm not saying anymore." I ended up spawning down here, and I spawned right here. First village was right here. maybe this charter. Uh, I got my next village right here in Messingham. Um, Probably where this one is, but it was a lowland. And I got it there, and just started expanding. I had 17 villages and like 10 parishes in Lincolnshire. And that was when Sir Bent owned it. During last age, during the little war that was going on, I could no longer play because of things in real life, so I had to take like a little leave. And when I got back, of course, the war was over, my villages are gone, blah blah blah. Pretty much all the fighting's done. House 11, which is the house I was in, is still here, but they're not. They're pretty much getting everything taken from them. It's over. I spawned in Clare, so this is the third place I went. I had 12 villages when I decided I didn't want to just be in Clare. So I left 5 villages, 2 here and 3 over here, and my other 14 I put in Wiltshire. And I have 14 villages in Wiltshire, which means I own 14 parishes. My newest one was this one, which I got a day ago, I believe, or 2 days ago. And I don't know. I don't get a new village unless I'm taking the parish. So if I bought a charter, this guy would know. MX6040 would know that I'm taking his parish, because I don't take a village in a parish unless I'm taking it. Aside from the 5 that I have in Clare, because there's no point in me putting a parish here with Gozer if I'm not gonna own the parish. There'd be no point. Or if I want to take one down here next to Lord Reevy, then he would know, okay, he's gonna take my parish, because there'd be no point in me wasting a village here and not getting anything out of it. Wiltshire's mine, all these parishes are mine, and they will be mine until the end of this server. The day that this server is shut down is the day that I won't own what I currently own, because nobody's gonna take it from me. I'm not saying that they can't. I'm just saying that they won't, because I won't get into that. Never mind. Too much. So yeah, I own the county. I own 14 parishes. Um, I probably could be the governor if I wanted to be, but we let Ecstasy be the governor, and I have no problem with him being the governor, because he's an alright by me, or so I think he is. As far as I'm concerned, he's alright by me. I have no problem with him. Um, uh, this is my village setup. They all look exactly the same. Every single one of my villages looks exactly the same. They all have the same amount of stone cutters, same amount of wood cutters, weapons, honor buildings, popularity buildings, food, religious buildings, all that good stuff. I try and make everything I can out of one village. So all 19 of my villages are lowlands, and all 19 of them have the exact same village, and they all have the exact same castle. This is typically what one of my castles looks like, with about 316 troops. Um, Mainly archers and all that good stuff. So all my castles pretty much look exactly the same as my villages. And so yeah, village is the same, castle's the same. They're all lowlands. I do have a liege lord for every single village, because I like to have the extra honor. And I like to have a bunch of vassals for some of my villages. I'm not sure why I do. Like 6, I have a pretty good amount for 6. I have a pretty good amount for 7, but I don't use vassals the way everybody else does, so I don't even know why. I'm a very paranoid person, and when I see somebody new in my county, I message them like, "Hey, welcome, blah blah," let them know that I know they're here and all that good stuff, and I try and find out like what their intentions are. Like this person moved in, I messaged them, and they turned out to be a really nice person. Turned out to be related to him, and he's really nice. I let him take this parish because Markster was absent for time being. So I let him take this parish. Yeah. Eventually I want Wiltshire to be just like Clare, just all one color, one solid color, and all the same people just working together. I know everybody that's in the county. If somebody I like owns a parish, they won't own the parish. The only people in this whole county that I think I would ever have any problem with, not MX6040, because he is in my faction no matter what faction it says he is in, he is with me. I can't go into that. It's a private message. I think him and him are the only two I'm worried about being in my county, but I haven't had anything wrong with him this age. Last age, I wanted to just remove him altogether. But yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of his one village from my county. I don't want him in my county. I don't want him near me. Other than that, we're fine. I could probably do it, and it'd probably take 2 attacks to get straight to the keep, and then my third one would be the captain. He'd be done. It'll be easy. I mean, it's nothing. He is. He's 6 minutes away. I'll XCOM him, rescout just to be sure, and then I'll hit him with the county, and he's done. And then he's out of my county, and I'm perfectly happy. I didn't want to jump the gun like he did when he XCOM'd me for absolutely no reason. I even messaged him. I was pretty much just laughing at the fact that he wasted all of his monks. Let me just say, he wasted monks XCOMing all 14 of the villages I have over here. He XCOMmed them all for at least one day. And for me to XCOM somebody for a whole day, it'll cost 800. So we did 800 times 14. So we spent 11,000 XCOMing me. And then, right after he did all that, he was told that he had to go and absolve all of my villages that he had XCOM'd. So I just thought that was funny, cause I didn't have to do anything. I just got on and he was doing that, cause he's an idiot and he jumped the gun and thought that he knew what was going on when he really didn't know what was going on. And I messaged him, like I said, he made himself look like a complete idiot in my opinion. Like, uh, he made himself look kind of stupid to me. In my opinion, he looked kind of dumb. And then he called me a boy, but he was the one who I believed needed to go back to elementary school to like just figure out his grammar, cuz I'm pretty sure he's not above the age of 10. That's just my personal opinion. He might be around 10. Eh, yeah. And then people ask me, I guess I'm about to be done with the video. But people ask why do I show all this? Why don't I just block it all out? That's because I really don't care about it being shown. I mean, this goes up pretty quickly, or quick enough. So I don't really mind any of this being shown. I mean, they're all going up constantly. My money could be doubled this in the next hour, or it could be zero in the next hour, because I could just buy a whole bunch of research points. This I could make 20,000 no problem by just doing all the banqueting that I do every day or every 24 hours or whatever. I'll do all my banquets. I'll get like 5 to 10 million off of my banquets. So I'd be fine. Um yeah, so this stuff goes up and down like drastically all the time. It doesn't matter. Faith, I guess it doesn't go up and down drastically, but it doesn't really matter to me how much faith you guys, if you guys know I have zero, because I usually don't ID my villages anyways, because why? The only time I'm IDing my villages is um, I don't know, if I've been gone for like, if I had something busy, if I was busy, and of course the AI in this game is ridiculous. If I get attacked 5 times in 1 hour by this wolf castle, my castle's gonna be beat to hell like this. I hate it. It makes me so fucking mad. I'm like, okay, really? Like, I can never get a break in this game with the AI. I destroy the wolf castle, it comes back the next day or the next hour for me with my luck. And I'm just like, okay. So now this thing's got almost 2 days, so I would be like, well, I don't want it attacking me again because I know it will probably attack. With my luck, it will attack me in the next hour. So I'll just ID it so it can have some time to rebuild the castle. Oh yeah, yeah, that's pretty much me. I am just in Wiltshire, but I'm thinking about going somewhere else and taking another county. I don't know, if the opportunity comes up, I will do it. If not, then I won't do it. Doesn't really matter to me. I'll take a county or I won't take a county, doesn't really matter. It's all the same to me. If I'm ready for my 20th village and I have another parish to take here, I'll take another parish. If not, I'll look for a neighboring county to move into. Not take, just move into if I can get a parish. But that is that. I'm a really nosy person, and when I see stuff going across the screen like monks and captains, I like to look and just know where it's all coming from and who it's all going to, because I'm just a really nosy person. I feel like that's everything. I mean, my village, my castle. I used my army. No, I used 10 traders, 3 monks, and you can only have 8 scouts. I don't know. That should be everything. Yeah, I did showed you guys the house, showed you guys all this good stuff. We're second. We're gonna be second. House 9. Glory race. You already know who's gonna win every single one. Doesn't really matter at this point. Just ready for the 4th age so we can get some action going on, because you know people have to fight in the 4th age. Yeah, that's it. So thanks for watching. I will still be posting videos as I make them. I don't have like a set date every week that I have a video. But thank you for watching. My next video will be just another random gameplay. Um, I actually already have one recorded before I did this, so I will post that up later, maybe tomorrow after I post this one today. So again, thanks for watching. If you want to comment, like, or subscribe, go ahead. I'm not going to beg you guys to do that after the end of every video. The whole 5 people that watch my videos. So thank you guys.